This is the February meeting of the Historic District Commission. After presentation by the applicants, members of the public will be allowed 2 opportunities to speak on the agenda items. The chair will ask if anyone from the public has questions of the applicant to understand the project. After questions are closed, the chair will ask if anyone from the public has comments. Members of the public will have up to 3 minutes per person to comment. Comments should be limited to the exterior design of the building and site. Comments will not be allowed as to the interior design or use of the project, etc. And thank you for participating. We should introduce ourselves. Okay.
Kay McManus.
Elizabeth Moss. Arlene Tunney.
Mark Valancourt.
Martha Ball.
Okay, and I just want to say one thing before. I happened to drive by the power company and they wanted permission to change their fencing in the front. It looks wonderful with the stone wall. So I think the kudos to them. Our first one is Bob Kenny to make changes to the deck at 454 Ocean Avenue. Plot 6, lot 36. You want to tell us what?
Good evening, my name is Bobby Finney, owner of 454 Ocean Avenue, the old Robbie Murphy Garage. I'm here for a change on my deck. I believe you guys have copies. We want to extend it 8 feet. I need to move it aside. Excuse me. For a couple of reasons. One, symmetrically, it looks so much more pleasing after working with an architect. And as we all know, the full-length decks are everywhere from the National, Beach House, Captain Nick's, Albion, Royal, behind the Women's Kittens, etc., etc. In addition to the other reason was in working with CRMC, which I did get full compliance now. I'm going to be planting so much shrubs and trees behind the property. I have almost nothing to entertain, so to speak. So adding the deck, besides other reasons I just mentioned, gives me a little bit more room to enjoy the property.
And what are the posts for the deck?
The same post that was originally used under the approved 12 by 16. I don't.
Are they
I
for?
can show you. And I'm gonna line them. They're gonna. I think the calls for it is the AZAC. Instead of using just a plain 4x4 pressure treat post, they'll be. Excuse me. I believe.
Somehow,
That is changed.
well, since it's a much bigger deck, it seems to me that it would look a lot better with 6x6 posts.
I think there's 6 by 6. I'm sorry. I think I misspoke. I think they are 6 by 6.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, they are. It is.
Might be cold.
Yeah, right here. 6 by 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what?
The deck log right here that you're making bigger.
All right.
Yeah, he's this was it,
North elevation.
Right.
and now it's going to full
Yeah.
length.
Yeah, the full length. Before it was here.
Okay, yeah.
So we're going 8 feet on either side.
Okay, same depth, but
Yes, exactly.
going on this first bill?
Here it is.
You changed
What's
second
currently
approved. Let's stick with the first one.
There's no change, only the deck.
You changed the windows.
Okay.
None of this has changed.
On here, it shows much smaller windows.
that was just changed.
Oh, no, that's those are replaced. Those are from the original windows, the same size. Same size as the original windows.
But here there were like picture windows. Which one has the Tony? Which,
The windows haven't changed since we accepted the last originally. I know that. I don't know if that's just a concept drawing, but you know, everything else is remained the same. I mean, if you drive by, you can.
That is confusing as the submission though. I mean, you're submitting A2 dated 8/23. And the new one you're looking for proposal for
Yeah,
the deck
that-
is dated, you
Yeah,
know.
the windows
11.
haven't changed. The only thing that
But,
changes.
but the point being,
The
that
win-
what you're submitting, you're showing the deck that you want modified with the windows,
The windows aren't modified yet.
but they are modified on what you submitted.
Was that because it's a bigger picture?
No,
No,
no, they're
it's a different,
clearly different windows
Yeah.
of what was submitted.
Yeah.
and the little
Yes.
roof over the windows is gone.
I think that's because we have the coverage of the deck covering, that was for walking into the building, obviously for rain or what have you. Now with the deck, we will need that.
Well, that should be included with this submittal for clarification.
I didn't even realize that was on there, to be honest with you.
So it's possible you didn't realize the windows are changed too.
The windows did not change because the windows have been in for almost 8 months, and that's not changed.
Which windows are in?
The whole front of the building.
Right, but is it this or this?
I can believe it's this one.
Two little windows?
That's surprising that it's two different pictures. It's strange.
That came directly from.
Yeah, it's so strange. They look little, but they're actually not. I mean, they're same windows that we proposed. I don't know.
Well, these were the ones that were proposed here.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it's just symmetrical because the windows haven't changed. They were purchased and put in.
But the drawing submissions have.
I know that's strange because it's two different views and it's the,
It's the same view.
no, I didn't mean same.
And why do you need those struts? They look kind of funny.
That's engineering wise. I don't like them myself. I really wanted to cantilever the deck, but we couldn't do that.
No, you don't have to cantilever them, but this,
That's only done because of the engineer. So, I mean, I'd love to get rid of those. I mean, if there's another way, I would. For that.
I don't think, how high is that deck?
Not the first floor. The building itself is very tall
Yeah, the first level is pretty tall,
because there used to be a garage.
but 6x6s and maybe smaller,
Oh, I
2 footers, you know, would probably
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna do the least. Believe me, yeah. I
Yeah,
agree.
because those struts look
Oh,
terrible.
I think so too. I think so too.
They're not
So-
called out here at all. What,
Another discrepancy on this drawing, the one that you're requesting be modified, the door has a transom above it. And then what you're submitting for a review tonight, there is no
I
transom.
apologize, I didn't see that.
I'm just noting these
Yeah.
things
No,
because.
I know that we're eliminating the haunches over the doors because of the deck.
but you have a transom over the door?
No, we went back to the original style.
Oh, so that's why the windows are smaller, because then they go to here.
Yeah,
Well, I like the broader deck, much better.
Yeah, I think it looks
Yeah.
more symmetrical too.
It is more symmetrical.
It's a fancy word.
I don't like these little things that stick out.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of those either. But I'm sure you've driven by the building. Take a look, it's quite a ways, and now that we just recently got CRMC approval. we can now-
who's the engineer?
Doug the architect, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, the engineer is the. Let's see. Oh, here it is, Ernest George. Yeah, he's a local guy, that's well better.
because most of them are here.
Yeah. The stamp is right here.
Well, you might want to chat with him and see if you can get rid of those diagonals
Certainly will. I agree with you.
or,
Gotta be.
Even if it's some type of steel, you know, that it's.
Yeah,
You
and like I
get-
said, I really wanted the cantilever. I think that looks so.
no,
nice.
he can't. That's too far to cantilever.
It looks so much better though. Get the post in rails out.
Yeah.
But that's water over the dam.
Yeah. Yeah, I found out some very interesting things in that pond behind me. Apparently there's 3 cars and an airplane.
Thank you.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Joe Petrocco was telling me that one winter when a plane crashed and they towed it down there. They had no place to put it and it was frozen pond and then when it melted. Plane went into the,
Oh, it didn't crash there. Okay.
no, it didn't crash.
No idea. Not surprised, farms.
I think
Well-
the pond is really coming back because I did research on some of the birds will not land in blue water. So we're getting a lot of birds that are landing in that pond right now. Which is a good sign.
It's surprising how quickly they come back.
Yeah.
Well,
Do we have any more discussion on this or?
well, I think the deck looks really good. I don't know how other people feel about those struts. I don't,
Well,
Well, I'm gonna eliminate it if.
I mean, I'd like to make a motion.
go ahead.
Could, just before we go there, the only thing about them is that do they soften the upright posts?
No,
Because otherwise you've just got these posts sticking there with nothing attached to them.
I have no
Yeah.
problem. Pretense that.
Well, wait till you hear my motion.
go ahead.
I'd like to make a motion to accept Bob Kenny's application for plat 6, lot 36, fire number 456 Ocean application to make changes to the deck at 454 Ocean Avenue per sheet A2 on the drawing dated 11/1/23. With the extension of the deck at the northeast elevation to the full length of the building. With the removal of the window dormer hoods. I don't know what they're
Yeah.
called.
Yeah, eyebrows.
Window eyebrow. And conditionally to review with the engineer if the structural trusses can be minimized.
Yeah.
But you didn't do them little roofs at all yet.
No,
I'm
no.
trying to picture drive.
No, because I can't do anything in the exterior like past CRMC, it just do it, so,
The only thing those little roofs did is break up the big wall.
Yeah,
yeah,
That was nice.
yeah. Cause it is a big wall.
But you're gonna have a roof on the deck,
no,
a rubber roof.
Well, yeah.
the roof
Under the deck.
under the deck. Oh,
Yeah, you know anybody does it?
do anybody second?
Second,
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Oh, finding of
Oh,
fact.
gosh, pretty much had that in emoji.
Yeah, she said it's in the historic district.
Well, I didn't say it was in the historic district. Yep,
Thank you very much for your time, you guys have a great one.
you too, thanks.
Okay, what? I will. The next item is Aaron Sibley Jet on behalf of the owners of 32 Dodge Street, OpCo LLC, Plat 6, Lot 133-1. For a new staircase and deck on the west side of the property leading to the second story. Hi.
So we have, there was an existing staircase on the west.
Is the
side.
green light on there?
Sorry, thank you. Hello. So this is an
modification to the original 440 app that I did a few months ago. So there was an existing staircase on the west side of the property, going from the bottom floor to the second floor. It was really rotted. It was unsafe. So we had to redo it. So there's pictures on the application for what we have now. So it was built like kind, just due to safety reasons, we couldn't leave it. So I'd like to come before you today just to show you that, but also ask if we could put in handrails just to make it code compliant. It previously did not have handrails. So we just want to continue to make it as safe as it can be, and add handrails.
Well, it's not going to be the way you have it photographed here, is it?
It's the bottom one.
But that's not code. So the picture you have, the drawing you have, SK1, that's code.
Yes, that's when you come in here to add balance. right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yep, yeah, so we want to make it we would like to make it code compliant, I guess is.
So
what
you
we're
want to do the
asking for.
SK1.
Yes, correct, yep. We just had to put something temporarily, so I just wanted to show what we have, but we would like to continue to make it code compliant.
And that was the existing, just like that.
The existing was the top two photos. It was just really rotted. Somebody fell through the stairs, so it just wasn't safe.
All right, so you're proposing to build a new stair or modify the stair that you've built
Mhm,
with balusters,
mhm.
4 inches on center,
Yes.
and the same for the deck at the
Yep.
top.
Mhm.
The materials are pressure treated.
Pressure treated, yep.
Any questions?
And also to add a handrail?
There is a handrail already, but we just wanted to add the ballast, so just everything that's on the last sheet.
So the handrail that is there is what's on SK1 detail 7?
What's there now is exactly what was before, so we didn't want to
Right.
change anything without coming before HDC. So what's
Okay, but
there
you're
now?
you're gonna do what's on SK7.
Yes, correct.
On detail 7.
Yep.
Uh,
It's gonna have a metal handrail too, right? See?
For detail 7 and 8.
Yep. Correct.
It's gonna be metal or PVC?
Metal.
Going back to the old pipe handrails.
Well, that's what you can hold on to.
No, I'm saying go around town, but that's
Oh.
what historically is done. There's still a number. of
The
them.
PVC is nice because it doesn't get cold.
Yeah. So you're open to PVC as well if we wanted to
handrail.
to go that route? Okay.
Sometimes it's easier because it's blind. but-
Yeah.
Yeah, the metal ones, you have to have custom made kind of, the other ones. You know, have to make all the parts for them.
Yeah.
Make them like want.
And they don't rust.
No, there's some here that are 100 years old. Take care of them. Well, that's true.
Does anybody have any other comments about this?
There's a second part to the 440 modification as well.
That's a separate, we have it as a separate item.
No,
No?
That application has 2 parts to it.
Yeah, the HVAC condenser. So I was here last month. And I went before you guys to tell you that we would be putting them in the exterior rear of the building. Due to installation error, they were not installed correctly where we wanted them to go. So right now we have one underneath the west staircase, the staircase we were just talking about, and that one is, you can't see that one from the street. And the other condenser is on the east side of the building. It's kind of adjacent to the entryway. So that one is slightly visible from the street, and I have a picture of it as well. So what we'd like to do is just put some pre-approved plants just around it to kind of shield it and hide it. And yeah, those were installed and just unfortunately weren't installed in the correct place.
I don't have a problem with that. Does anybody?
I have a question, and this is probably for the chair. If, we do approve this, because it's already there, it's put in the location in error.
Unfortunately.
So this being the, yeah,
Is there a way to get it on record that it's accepted but not in perpetuity? That in the case that the new one ever happens, I don't know, where is that a non-issue? Because it would have to come before the board next time anyway.
yeah, would have to come before the board.
That's
and-
gonna
but-
take back
But
grandfather.
this one is this one, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, not just, I think there are more examples of the AC units.
Right.
Kind of bunking up. I mean, I have no problem personally accepting this as screening, but
Yeah.
I don't like setting precedent for something like this.
Okay,
So I
well,
don't
we
know
can
that-
add that to the motion. Does anybody want, do you want to make a motion?
So just a question,
Sure.
did somebody say that it's wrong and you had to come in before us, or you're coming in on your own?
I'm coming in on my own, and I also
At least-
emailed
No one
as.
does.
No, which is why I appreciate it, and
Yeah.
I don't want to
We
say no
made
to
the
this.
best effort decision to have her come
Yeah.
back.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I've emailed Amanda many times, so thank you for your help,
I
but
didn't look at it.
yeah, I reached out, I came back to site and noticed it was wrong and reached out to Amanda just to.
Okay, I'll make a motion.
Yeah, okay.
Make a motion on plot 6, lot 133. That. In, paperwork known as SK1, all the balances, the Board of Gun Center, native pressure treated. The handrails, either metal or PCB,
BBC,
either or, because they're both
Yeah,
cold, right?
right.
The stairs were already built. But they just need to be code, that up to code. And for the second one, the AC unit has been changed. But, he agreed that it's okay.
It'll be
Yeah.
screened.
Then we're gonna be to screen it with some plant or something like
Mhm.
whatever.
But how did you put that?
Vegetation.
Elizabeth, you had something that you added to that, which,
It is in the historic district.
Right.
The old Gothic Inn. I don't know what was it made for, is that for outlet?
Do we have a second, it's almost been printed in my lifetime. Does that have a second name, that building?
We've been calling it the Gothic Annex or the Gothic Apartments. I
Yes.
don't know if
That
that,
would have apartments.
Yeah.
Okay, do I have a second?
do you want to add your phrasing?
I would,
phraseology?
but I'm gonna phrase it, with the understanding that, the AC.
Oh, I know this one. Hold on. I just had to do this with something else. It's the. I can't think. Pre-existing?
No,
Pre-existing.
Pre-existing. No,
it's not pre-existing.
That's zoning.
No. no, you're not setting a precedent, so like,
Well, it's gonna come back anyway, it's changed.
No, what she's trying to put in is that that we're approving, that you're approving this. But it's not a precedent for upcoming
Projects.
projects
Right.
before you.
Right, because if an AC unit on this property comes up again, ideally we'll be like, oh, well, this isn't grandfathered in. Now you have the opportunity
Mhm.
to put it in the, more appropriate location. How do you say that?
Well, I think just the way you said it. And the findings of the fact being this is in a historic district, and although it's not on the historic register, it is a historic building.
I second that.
You did feel second.
That mouthful.
All in favor?
I,
Opposed? Okay. Okay, then we get to see you again.
Here I am
Now,
again.
what is your role with this?
Sorry. Sure. So I work for one of the owners. I work for Rich Cooper. I'm not sure if you guys have
Oh.
had any interaction with him, but
You're not a
Yeah,
contractor or?
no, yeah, I don't work for Lark, just work for one of the owners.
Okay, this is for 89 Front Street, better known as the Surf Hotel. No, it's not 89 Front Street, 32 Dodge Street. Plat 6, lot 143.
as far as I know, no one's ever came in front of us for asphalt shingles. No, I did 300 roofs on Block Island. Never had to go in front of the historic district.
Okay.
I have a question though on that building. The front of the building looks terrible. It's falling apart.
We're addressing that slowly by slowly. So
Well,
we're,
it needs shingles so badly.
yeah, it does. There's active leaks right now. So we're just trying to stop the bleeding. So that's what I'm here to do, is just to hopefully get a new roof, same shingles. I'm sorry. Yeah. Same asphalt roof. We would like to redo the dormers facing the streets, to redo those
You like
shingles.
what?
The dormers that are facing the street, we would like to redo those
Would-
shingles.
And that's part of this application.
Yep, yeah, I kind of circled it on the second
Yeah,
picture. I kind of circled what we would like,
Same as existing.
same as existing.
kind.
Yep. Oh, okay.
So, but just
I didn't know that. I
since you
thought-
are here for clarity, the application before us is to change the material of the roofs, but not to change any geometry of the roofs.
It's gonna be the same material.
So it's just- Okay.
Yeah, it was my understanding that anytime we touched the outside, we had to come before HTC.
You do.
Even if it's the
Maybe
same,
a
the
step
same
level.
type of
Well,
material.
you're not going to make it purple, are you?
No, same color, I promise. Same color.
Make sure your roofer is a carpenter. If you're gonna find some stuff.
Yes, yeah, we've vetted many roofers, so all of the mansards, yep.
And the dormers.
Yep. Mhm.
Right, so the dormers will be shingle
Yep, and
and the mansard will be asphalt.
not the windows, no. We're starting to address the
You're not
exterior. We
changing the
just
facade, just the roof.
the roof and the shingles on the dormers.
Well, I'd like to make a motion
Go ahead.
for 32 Dodge Street, Plot 6, Lot 143, fire number 32 Dodge Street, to approve the application to replace the mansard roof in kind asphalt shingled roof with the new asphalt shingle, and to replace the street facing dormers with new in kind shingles,
Roof shingles.
roof shingles. On the dormers.
No.
The cedar shingles.
Yeah,
that
the
are
cedar shingles on the
facing-
dormer
We
facing the
would like
street.
to replace those.
Is there any, I can't remember, is there any, detailed work on this?
There's a different type of shingle, so our plan is just to order exactly, what's there. So it's not
What's there, that's-
In kind, in kind.
correct, yeah. It's not, there's a little detailing kind of in the center of the dormers. It has a different, different shingle, but we're gonna do exactly that.
Well, that was my motion.
You want to say, one case?
Second.
You got a second?
Yeah, yeah. All in favor?
Aye.
We're done.
That just,
And I guess just, oh, sorry, one more question, just I guess for going forward, so say we want to do another roof or kind of, or do more shingles, because that's our plan is to start to tackle the shingle. Should I come before HTC to do that if it's exactly what's there? or
Well, if you're gonna
replace like
reshingle in
kind?
front of the building, I don't think you need to, as long as you're gonna do
Okay.
it in wood shingles.
Yeah, if it's exactly the same, okay,
And that would be flagged, if the word change, it would be flagged, it should be flagged by the building department to come to HCC anyway.
okay, okay, that makes sense. All right, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
And we are,
Not done. We have one more thing on your agenda.
uh-oh, what did I, oh, thank you. I wasn't there either.
The fence is no longer the fence, and I think-
No.
No, they had. Next month,
Okay.
I just got the diary box.
Aha,
I did read your minutes, but I did not attend that meeting, so I cannot vote.
I need a motion to approve the minutes of January 22nd. I was not here, so.
Yeah.
I was not.
You weren't there?
Martha, Mark, and Kay were all here.
So you guys have to make the motion and approve.
We came to the meeting, why do you have to mark them? Too.
So we can go home.
Your turn, Mark.
So moved.
You want to second it?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And can I have a motion to adjourn?
Yes, motion to adjourn.
All in favor? Aye.
Hey, should you notice that about signs?